Now let me show you how to construct the connecting rod assembly, each and every parts. Now this is what a complete parts of a connecting rod which you can see. Now let me show you bit by bit, that is one part after the other part. Now this is the first part of the connecting rod, that is called as body. Now we have to create these things. Now you can see this arc is showing the diameter as 48, that means radius will be 1.5 millimeter. Now the straight line for this arc which is connected is at a distance of 1.5 millimeter from its center. Then what is the length of this line? That is nothing but the distance between this line and this line, which can be measured by this one. Now you can see the distance between the center to center is given as 60 millimeter. After the center it is measuring as R10, that is radius 10 on both the sides. Then the distance between these two lines will become 80 millimeter. Then the thickness of this portion, whatever the sketch we are going to do, is only for 20 millimeter, which you can see in the top view. Now you can see the horizontal line is at a distance of 12 millimeter, and we have an inclined line. We don't know the length of a line and angle, but it is going to connect tangential to this arc, which is going to connect it for this line. The length of this line on both the side is 24 mm. It has to be distributed 12 mm here, 12 mm here. Now connecting from here, we have a radius of 32 whose center is on the 24 mm line itself. This 24 mm line is standing 52 mm in front of this line, which is already 1.5 mm offset. So this is the distance of that one. Now let me show you how to create all these things. Now let us go for solid edge. In the solid part, let me start showing how to do that. Now once you go for a solid part, go for a command called protrusion. Select the front plane as a sketching plane. Now using a command called circle by center point with a diameter of 48 millimeter, just place a center of a circle somewhere here. Using a line command, let me draw a line like this. Now how it is going to look like there, in the same fashion, let me draw a lines. Yes. After drawing these necessary lines, now make use of a command called circle by center point. Now just move the cursor here. You can see it is moving in the same fashion. Now place it here, starting somewhere here. Start the circles from here to here. Now you can see this is going to define that the center of a circle is with respect to this line itself. Now using tangent symbol, this line is supposed to be tangent to this one, and it is also tangent to this one. Using connect command, the end point of a line should be connected to the circle. Similarly, the end point of a line should be connected to the circle. Now we have a command called trim. Make use of trim and remove the unwanted portions of the circles what we have drawn. Remove the unwanted portions of the circles what we have drawn. Now make use of a command called symmetric relationship. This is the axis. These two lines must be symmetrical, these two lines must be symmetrical, these two lines and these two arcs must be symmetrical to each other. Then the radius of this arc is given as 24. The radius of this one is given as 32 millimeter. Then using distance between command, the distance between this plane and this line, that is center to this line distance, is 1.5 millimeter. The distance between this line and this point, it is given as 12 millimeter. In the same fashion, the distance between these two is given as 52 millimeter. Then one more thing is remaining, that is the distance of this line, which is given as 24 millimeter, and the distance between these two lines is given as 80 millimeter. Now we have given all the necessary dimensions. After giving all these necessary dimensions, now you can see here, this is not 52, it is 53.5. Why? Because it is 53.5, because you can see 52 is from this edge. From the datum plane, it is supposed to be 1.5 mm should be added. Now once you given all the necessary values, then save return. Go for symmetric extent. The thickness is supposed to be given as 20 millimeters, then say finish. Now make use of the same protrusion command once again. Instead of coincident plane, let us go for parallel plane. Now the front plane should be positioned at a parallel distance of vertex here. The vertex is at a distance of 10 millimeter. At that position, let me draw a sketch. Now what is the next sketch should be drawn? The next sketch should be drawn like this. This is what a sketch we have to draw. Now we can see the distance from vertical lines is 3 millimeter and this radius is 29 millimeter. Now what is the thickness of this one? 33 minus 20 will be the distance of this and this, that is 13 mm, which is to be distributed equally, so it will become 6.5 millimeter. Now make use of a line commands and arc commands. Starting from this point, let me draw a line like this. Let me draw a line like this. In the same fashion, starting from here, let me draw a line like this. But here, while connecting, you can see we have got a midpoint. It should not be connected to the midpoint at any cost. After drawing these necessary things, then make use of a command called circle by center point or arc by center point, whatever you wanted, you can use it. And simply draw the circles like this as per our requirements. Now after drawing these arcs, now make sure what is necessary, what is not necessary. Then the unnecessary portions should be trimmed. Now after doing these things, using a smart dimension command, log this as 24 and log this as 29. Now the distance between this line to this line is given as 3 millimeter, and at the top also we have to give the same distance. This distance is also 3 millimeter. Then let me say return. Now we have to give this thickness as 6.5 millimeters. Then say finish. The same should be mirrored on that side. So let us go for mirror copy feature, which has to be mirrored protrusion to. Always go for smart and accepted with respect to which plane? With respect to front plane, it has to be done. So let me say finish. Now you can see at the right side also we are getting the same thing. Now we have completed the base feature of these things. Now you can see there are 3 holes. One is for a 2 holes of dia M10. Here is 1 hole. At the bottom face there is 1 hole. After which, from the side face you can see this is 1 hole. This is 1 hole. There are 2 more holes. In the same fashion, 1 more hole is at an inclined position. We have to draw this 3 different types of holes. Now let me do 1 hole, 2 and 3, and the 3 can be mirrored here, and it is having a cutout in this fashion. Now let me show you how to do these things. Now let us start with 2 holes of M10 deep 15 millimeter. Now it is at a distance of 60 millimeter from center to center. Now from this reference to this one will be 30 millimeter. Now let me do that one. Let us go for a command called hole. Now let me select the bottom face as a sketching one. Now here instead of parallel, let us go for coincident. Now go to hole options, change the hole option to a threaded hole. What is the diameter of a thread? The diameter of a thread is 10 millimeter. Then it is only M10. 2 hole extent I need to have it, that is threaded. Then the hole depth is given as 15 millimeter along with V bottom. The standard angle of V bottom is not given. Let us assume it as 90 degree. And let me position it exactly at the center of this datum, and using the distance between command, the distance between this datum to the center is supposed to be given as 30 millimeter. After giving these dimensions, say return, define the direction, say finish. Now we have to create 1 more hole of a diameter 2.5 over here. How to create it? Don't go for coincident plane, once again go for parallel plane. Now this plane should be parallel for a distance of 10 millimeter once again. Now go for hole options, change the hole. It is a simple hole of diameter 2.5, but it is a through hole. Why we have to give a through hole? The only reason is because whatever the hole position I am going to give here, it is going to create hole here if I give through next, but it is a complete hole for a thickness. Hence we have to give it for through hole. Now I have given a through all. Now where it has to be positioned? It has to be positioned like this. Now let me show you where it has to be. It has to be exactly positioned on this one, but the distance from this line to this center is measuring as 11 millimeter. Then let me say return and give the direction as there, then say finish. It completes the another hole. Now one more hole has to be created at an angle of 30 degree. You can see we have to create this hole. Now let me show you how to create this hole. Now you can see it is a hole which is done to place a screw. So here we don't have a screw. Sorry, here it is not a screw hole. It is a oil hole of diameter 3 mm and it is a countersink hole. The diameter of countersink is not given. Let us assume the countersink diameter is always double than the diameter of a major hole and the angle as 90 degree and the major hole diameter is given as 3 mm. Let me show you how to construct the C. Now you can refer the angle is 30 degree. Let me show you how to construct the C. Using hole command, select the front plane as a, sorry, it is not a hole command. Go for revolved protrusion command. Select the front plane as a sketching plane. Now let me show you how to do this component. Using a line command, starting from the center, simply draw a line and using angle between command, give the angle between these two lines is supposed to be given as 30 degree. After doing that one, using a line command, simply draw a line which is supposed to be like this. Simply draw a line, then incline positions like this. An approximate sketch you have to draw. After drawing this approximate sketch, then make use of a command called symmetric relationship. These two must be symmetrical to each other. These two must be symmetrical to each other. Then make use of parallel command. These two lines must be parallel to each other and it should be parallel to this 30 degree line also. After this, make use of a command called connect. Connect the end point of this line to the point on element of this arc. Now using angle between command, the angle between these two lines is supposed to be given as 90 degree. After giving the angle as 90 degree, next what is the next step? Now using the distance between command by 2 points, the distance between here to here, let us assume it as 2 or 3 mm. So let me give somewhat 2 mm. Then in the same fashion we have to give some other dimensions also, that is the length of this one is supposed to be given as 6 millimeter. In the same fashion from here to here, this, so use distance between command, the distance between these two lines must be 3 millimeter. Okay, it is not coming as 3 millimeter because this 2 millimeter is supposed to be increased to, okay, let me delete this 2 millimeter, then we can give this dimension as 3 millimeters. Now you can see we have given all the necessary dimension and this depth will be automatically defined. After defining these things, make use of a command called construction. Make use of a command called construction and select all this line as constructional elements. After doing this as a constructional elements, now using a line command, we have to draw the required form of a line. Starting somewhere here from the intersection, let me draw a line from here to here and let me connect the end point and let me draw a line like this and let me draw a line like this and let me connect it to the start point. Now we have a command called perpendicular. Make this line perpendicular to this line and this line perpendicular to this line. Now you can see this is what a required sketch that we wanted. After doing this required sketch, this sketch has to be revolved around the axis. Now select this as the axis of revolution, then say return. The angle of rotation should be given as 360. So we have a command called revolve 360. Let us click on that. Let me say finish. Now you can see that hole has going to be successfully created. The same holes has to be done at the upside also. Before that, if you see the sketch, here we have to do this cutout also. So all the 4 things can be mirrored at the same time. So what best we can do is go for cutout command. Let us select this face as a cutout. Now how the cutout is there, we have to draw a circle like this, which is supposed to be tangential, that is R done. Now using a line command, tangentially from here, we have to connect it to the center only. We have to connect it to the center only. From the center, it should be tangential. Now make use of tangent command. This line is tangent to this line. Then draw a line like this, simply which is some portion outside at any positions. Now once we got the required positions, now once again a tangent line. Now after drawing these things, make use of a command called trim the unwanted portions, then say return. Now here go for through next. This is how the cutout is going to be there, then say finish. Now you can see this 1, 2, 3 and 4, the 3 holes and 1 cutout should be done properly. How to do it? Select hole 1, hole 2, cutout 1, cutout 2. This is revolved cutout, one is regular cutout. Select all the 4 things, then go for mirror copy feature, always go as smart, and we have to select the plane. Which is the plane? This is the plane. Let me select it, let me say finish. Now you can see it has been completed its mirroring on the other hand. Now we have completed this portion. Now after that we have to complete this portion. Before that we have to construct this one. Now you can see the internal diameter is 18 millimeter. This diameter is given as 24 and this diameter is given as 26. That means from here to here you can see it is an inclined line. So we need to draw the sketch of this one, that is a straight line, a small horizontal, inclined line, a small horizontal. Now it is at a distance of 150 millimeter from the edge or from the datum plane 151.5 millimeter. Now the distance from here to here is 18 by 2, that is 9 millimeter. Distance from this point to this point is 24 by 2, 12 millimeter. The distance from this point to this line is 26 by 2, that is 13 millimeter. Let me show you how to draw the same. Now make use of a command called revolve protrusion. Let me select the top plane itself as a sketching plane. Now after this, let me draw a sketch like this. Now this is a reference line which I needed. After the reference line, let me draw the required profile. Now this is what a required profile that I wanted as per the sketch. Now the distance from this line to this line is supposed to be 9 millimeter. Similarly, the distance from this point to this line is 12 millimeter. Similarly, the distance between this point to this line is 13 millimeter. After giving all these necessary dimensions, then make use of a command called symmetry. Now select the datum plane is the symmetry. Then this line is supposed to be symmetrical to this line. Now you can see it is not saying, it is not possible. So before changing this dimension, let us go for symmetric and make it as symmetric to each other first. Let us make it symmetric to each other. Now let us change this dimension as 13. Now you can see it is changing its positions properly. Now what is the distance from this line to here? The distance of this line to the datum plane is 151.5 millimeters. Now that line is supposed to be taken as axis of revolution. But what is the thickness of this, what is the length of this line? The length of this line is supposed to be given as 25 millimeter only. Now this sketch has to be revolved around this axis. Let me say return, and angle of rotation is revolve 360. Let me say finish. Now you can see the required position. Now after drawing this required position, now here you can see we have a hole. How to create that hole? Go for a command called hole. Now instead of coincident plane, go for parallel plane. This plane is supposed to be parallel to this sheared point. Now you can see I can able to get this sheared point. Select this sheared point. Now you can see the sheared point distance is supposed to be 164.5. Select that as a sketching plane. Now we have to create a hole. And what is that hole? That hole is also a countersink hole of oil hole diameter 3. The countersink diameter always take it as double and the angle as 90 degree if it is not even. Now let me go for solid edge. In the hole option, let me go for countersink. The major diameter as 3, the countersink diameter as 6, the countersink angle as 90 degree. Where it should be positioned? It should be positioned properly at the center. Let me say return. Now you can see the hole is going to be happened at that position successfully. Now from here to here we have to create an I section. This is what a shape of the I section, how it is going to look like. Now you can see one I section, the height is given as 24 millimeter at a distance of 52, and here 20 mm, that is 150 minus 13 millimeter. Now we have to create 3 sketches here. Why to create 3 sketches? Because if I create a line here from here to here, we could not able to do the protrusion, for which let me create up to here, but whatever the sketch dimension we have here, the same sketch dimension should be here also. Then we can make use of cutout command and remove this portion. Now let me show you how to do these things. Before that let me show you the thing. Now you can see the distance of this one is given as 12 millimeter, distance of these two lines is 5 millimeter, distance from this corner to this corner is 1.3, and distance from this corner to this corner is 3 millimeter. From here to here dimension is not given. Let us assume it as 1 mm because it is not given. We can do the assumptions as per our requirement, but remember we have to do the assumptions properly, not as per the wish. It should be proportionately we have to assume. Now let us assume 1 millimeter and let us see will we get the same sketch or different sketch. Now let me go for solid edge. Now here we cannot use a protrusion command, for which we have to use a lofted protrusion. To create a lofted protrusion we need to have minimum 2 different cross sections at different positions. Now we have to create that one. Now let me go for a command called sketch. Now the sketch should be positioned with respect to a parallel plane from here to this one. Now this distance is 53.5 millimeter. There let me create a sketch. Now let me zoom this portion. Now make use of a line command. Starting from somewhere over here, let me start creating that line. Now approximately this is how the sketch is going to look like. I am just writing a sketch as per the requirement. After drawing the sketch, you can see this line is not a proper line. So let me use a command called horizontal or vertical. Let me make it as vertical line. Now after making this as a vertical line, what you have to do, select this sketch, make use of a command called mirror with respect to this datum plane. Now you can see at the bottom also we are going to get the same sketch. Once we got a required form of a sketch, now start giving the relationships, symmetrical relationship. Now select this as the axis. These two lines must be symmetrical. 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 In the same fashion, all the lines with respect to that center must be symmetrical. Once you have made sure that every relationship has been given, now go for symmetrical axis, select this as the axis, then go for symmetrical relationship, select, now you select this line and this line, similarly this line and this line, this line and this line, this line and this line, here this and this, this and this, this and this, this and this. Like this, each and every line must be symmetrical for both the datum planes. After giving all the necessary dimensions, now we know that the distance between here to here, it is horizontal or vertical dimension is given as 1.3 millimeter, and the distance from this point to this point is given as 3 millimeter, and this dimension is not given. So let us assume this dimension as 1 millimeter. Now we are getting approximately a proper sketch. Now let it be as it is. Now the distance between these two lines is given as 5 millimeter. In the same fashion, the distance between these two lines is given as 12 millimeter. Now we have done the proper sketches. After doing the proper sketches, now press Ctrl A, that means select all, then go for copy. Just copy this sketch from here. Now after copying this sketch, make use of a command called distance between. The distance between this point and this line is supposed to be given as 12 millimeter. Now once we have given this 12 millimeter, we have done the sketching as per the requirements. Then let me say return, let me say finish. Now one sketch has been prepared at that location. Now one more sketch has to be prepared at this location. How to do that? Go for parallel plane once again using a sketch command. Now this plane is supposed to be sheared point with respect to here. Now you can see 138.5 millimeter it is showing. At that location you place this one, then zoom this area. Now you need not to do the sketch once again. What best you can do is paste that sketch whatever we did it earlier. Now all the thing is already available. Now the distance from this end point to this line is supposed to be measured as 10 millimeter. Now give it as 10 millimeter. Now you can see some relationships are getting changed. That means we have to give the necessary relationships. Now once again go for symmetric relationships. Select this as the axis. These two lines must be symmetrical. These two must be symmetrical, and these two must be symmetrical. These two must be symmetrical. These two must be symmetrical. Like that, each and every relationship be given if it is getting changes. Now after giving all the necessary relationships, now let us recheck in what is going to happen. Now it is given as 10. Now you can see at the bottom it is moving. At the bottom also let us give it as 10 only. Now let me check it out. Yes, now it is coming properly. After we are getting this proper sketch, now let me say Control A once again, then copy this sketch, then say return. Now you can see one more sketch has been completed at this phase. Now you can see, let me show the front view. Let me show the front view. Now you can see this is going to be protrusion like this. Then what happens from here to here? There will be no material. So I wanted a material till this surface. So let me create the material up to here. So now once again go for sketch and parallel plane. This plane should be parallel to a distance of the center here. What is the center here? This is the center, that is 151.50. Now what is the thing we have to do here? Now press Control V. Now whatever the same sketch I am going to get, I have to do the same sketch. Now let me say return, let me say finish. Now this sketch and this sketch should be similar to each other, because this is also 20, this is also 20, because what happens, you can see here, if I create 20 here and if I create 20 here, there will be a if I create 20 here without considering this section, what happens from here to here? It will become a different section. So that's what it will becoming a tapering. So we have to avoid the tapering from here to here. So let me create a same sketch at the two different places. Now we have created the same thing. Now let me show you how to create a lofted protrusion. Now let me show you how to create a lofted protrusion. Now let me zoom this particular portion. Lofted protrusion command will be present along with the revolved protrusion. Go for lofted protrusion. Don't change anything over here. Now select any one of the reference point. Now let me select this point as the reference point. Now the same point in all the three sketches should be selected as a reference point. Don't select the other points. Now you can see we have to select the same point over here. Now yes, this is what that point. Similarly, this is what the next point. All the three sketches you can see highlighted by a same colors. You can see highlighted by a same colors. Then say review. Now you can see finish. This is what a required eye section that we wanted. We got that respective eye section. Once you got a respective eye section, then what you have to do is we have to do this cutout portion, because this portion is not necessary for us. Let me go for a cutout command. The cutout, let it be started from this face. In the what fashion it has to be done? In the circular fashion that cutout has to be done with respect to this diameter. Let me say return, then go for through all. Don't go for through next. I wanted through all because we have different sections there. So through next means only some portion is going to be trimmed. So I wanted complete trim. So let me go for through all, then let me say finish. So now you can see this is going to complete the required portions. Anything else is remaining? Let me see here. So here it is fit. Yes, I think almost all the portions have been completed with respect to this one. Now this completes the construction of first part of a connecting rod body. Now here you can select these three sketches which can be hidden if you want to hide it. Now you can see it is going to look very neatly. Then this portion should be saved in this fashion. Go to save. In the summary, type the title as body. Now where it has to be saved? It has to be saved in a particular folder. Now let me go for that folder. Now parts and assembly files, connecting rod. Now the file name should be given as body. Now this completes the first portion, which is called as body of a connecting rod as per the given sketch.